You're listening to the Petty by Nature podcast featuring the pettiest host on this side of the Mississippi River, the one and only Miss Kiana Spade, and the pink haired diva herself, Miss Stacy Stiletto. So fasten your seatbelts and enjoy this petty ride.
And hey, you guys, don't forget to catch us on our social medias, which you can find us at Facebook and on Snapchat at PBN Podcast. Again, on Facebook and Snapchat, you can find us at PBN Podcast. And on IG and Twitter, you can find us at Petty by Nature 2, and that's the number 2. Again, on IG and Twitter, you can find us at Petty by Nature 2, and that's the number 2.
This show is dedicated to all the mothers. Kiana's mother, my mother, your favorite TV show mother, your baby mother, all that.
Everybody. So, okay, so we're going to start off with MaMa. So, what can I say about my mama? I mean, she's here with me, and I'm so very, very happy I get to see her. This is actually, which is crazy, our first Mother's Day since I moved away from Savannah. So when I got hooked with, when I connected myself with Bay or whatever, and I moved out here from Savannah in 2008, she stayed there and I was here, and I haven't seen her for a Mother's Day since then. So it's been since 2008. We're in 2017, so it's been 9 years since I spent the Mother's Day with my mother. So I'm like super excited.
Oh.
So what we got planned for my mom is I'm gonna take her to the movies, and then we're gonna do a picnic in the park. Or she decides to change her mind. She says she might want to do a picnic in the living room floor too. So I don't know. My mom just, difficult like that. But yeah, that's what we got planned. So we'll probably go to Piedmont or whatever, chill and eat and have a couple of drinks and whatnot. So yeah, I'm always super duper excited I get to see her. She, my mom is just a crazy individual. I love her. We have been through everything together, ups, downs, ins, outs, stop talking to each other, stop dealing with each other for a long period of time, just due to a lot of disagreements and shit like that. Um, but my mom is like always been, I've always been with my mom from day one, um, and she did the best she could being a young mother. She had me when she was 17. My donor was a real hood nigga, and he wasn't shit. So, her and my grandma, shout out to my grandma though. Like, for real, for real. Shout out to my grandma. That's my heart and soul. I love her to the moon and back, because that's like, she like raised me when I was younger. Always told me, you know, that was my mom too. So that's my heart right there. So shout out to grandma. I love her so much. She's back in Jersey, but she should be moving here soon. But I mean, my mom crazy, just like the rest of us in our family, and she real out there. She do her thing. She about that life. She just real extra. She could be petty sometimes too. I mean, she done had her petty commentary like with her ex husband. Yeah, he said something. He trying to get back with my mama, and he said something about how they used to do something and they used to be together and how they used to click or whatever. And she was like, nah, not like how when you was fucking around with old girl back then. So I'm like, whoa. But she did the shit. So what made it petty was that she did the shit on Facebook, and she did it in her comments on Facebook for everybody to see. So yeah, she got that petty gene in her too. I mean, but she just a cool, laid back individual. Just turned 50, April the 1st. She an April Fool's baby. She always looking for, she a cougar, Cause she always be looking for them young men or whatever, And yeah, that's pretty much it about my mama. She real quiet. She's quiet compared to me. Compared to me, I'm the fighter. I'm the yeller. I'm the what? I'm the throw up your hands bitch because I'm not finna fuck with you type bitch. I done fought a lot of bitches for my mama. I done fought some niggas for my mama because I don't play that shit. So, yeah, she quiet. I'm not. I got all them hood jeans that she didn't get. I got that shit from my grandma. My grandma was up there telling me how to shank a nigga. Had me carrying a shank in my bag. She had me carrying what is them sticks? A ice pick in my bag when I was going to school in case a nigga fucked with me. So shout out to grandma. So yeah, that's it really about my two mom.
Okay, cool. So I guess that means it's my turn. So first, shout out to my mama because she definitely gave birth to a real one. They don't make them like they used to no more. Okay, me and my mom definitely had, some minor beef as I was growing up because I didn't understand the method to her madness with the things that she was teaching me. But now that I'm older and I'm looking at the way these quote unquote adults act out here in these streets, and I can see definitely where my mother was coming from.
Mm.
Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I was coming up, if me and my sister wanted to go anywhere, we couldn't ask her at the last minute. Like, if we got out of school Friday and we wanted to go somewhere, yeah, it's not going to happen. We need to ask earlier during the week. We need to let her know where we're going, who's going to be there, how we're getting there, how we're getting home, how much it costs. We need to know the address and all of that. And now when I'm interacting with other people and trying to get information, like, oh, hey, you want to come, you want to do this? And I'm asking all the information and shit. They don't have it. They don't know how to get it. And that shit blows me because it's like, I assumed that most of this shit was common knowledge that everybody does this because that's the way me and my sister was brought up. But clearly, that's not the case. So definitely shout out to my mama for teaching me how to be a fucking adult, how to take care of business. Because, baby, a lot of y'all out there need to be, I'm not trying to throw shade, but yeah, y'all mamas ain't shit. I'm sorry.
Nah, I feel like that was shade, bitch. You just threw a whole goddamn tree. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, like, so I'm interacting with these people and just basic things they're not doing, they don't know how to do, and I guess I can't fault them if they weren't taught. So who does that put the blame on?
Mama.
Like, if you genuinely don't know, I can't fault you for that. Now, if you know and you decide to not do the shit anyway, that's on you. But if you honestly don't know what the fuck is going on, how to do X, Y, and Z, I can't fault you for that. So looking back on my childhood and the way I was raised and the lessons that my mother taught and the beatings that I got and shit and the punishments that I was on, I definitely see the method to her madness now, and I'm so grateful that she took the time to make sure that I was on my shit.
Yep. I didn't get whooped that much though. My mama didn't whoop me. My grandma did.
I didn't get whooped that much, but baby, the ones that I did receive, bitch, never again. My beatings was few and far because when she went in, she went in.
Hey, I got beat by my grandma, and she used to throw shoes and shit at me, and she actually smacked the shit out of me one day because I was going in my mama's cigarette, and I had the cigarette in my mouth, and my grandma caught me. I mean, she tore that ass up about them cigarettes. I remember that faithfully. She tore that ass up about the motherfucking cigarette. She wasn't having it. And she was like, nope, you will not be smoking. What the hell is wrong with you? Yep. And when I did something, she would throw a goddamn shoe at me down the hall. My grandma wasn't with the shit. She ain't play that bullshit.
I heard that. You better get your life together, honey.
Basically, all the way, all the way.
And we're going to move right along into our social media shout outs. And y'all know I have to plug Excuse My Petty. Excuse My Petty is our go to shop when it comes to petty tees and accessories. Our two favorite shirts on the site right now would have to be the University of Petty t shirt and the I'm faithful, but I thought a little tee. Follow Excuse My Petty on all social medias. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under Excuse My Petty 26. That's Excuse My Petty 26. You can also check out the website at www.excusemypetty.com.
All right, you guys, if you're interested in being a petty guest on Petty by Nature podcast, please send us an email at pettybynature2, which is the number 2, at gmail.com and put guest as the subject headline. And we will get back to you as soon as we can. And if you need petty advice dealing with relationship issues, drama at work, you and your bestie not seeing eye to eye, and you and your baby daddy just got into it, just shoot us an email. We'll review your situation on the show, and then we'll offer our petty opinion on how we, us, Stacy and Kiana, would handle your situation. So you can send your email to pettybynature2, which is the number 2, at gmail.com and put petty advice in the subject headline. Now remember, here go our disclaimer. These are suggestions on what we would do. Use these suggestions at your own risk because we cannot be held responsible if you yourself decide to go out in these streets and fuck up your life. These are all jokes, people.
Oh, shit. Listen. Use these advice at your own risk.
I'm telling you. Don't be like you read something with us and then you fucking around and be like, oh, well, yeah, well, Kiana and Stacy said, No. We didn't tell you to. We just told you what the fuck we would do.
Okay, and you guys, recently we just started a new thing called Mixtape Monday. Which, I know, right? That's my new favorite thing. Anyways, this week's Mixtape Monday is dedicated to Mother's Day, of course. So we are going to tell you our, top 5 songs for the Mother's Day playlist?
Okay, that sounds good to me. Well, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know a whole lot of mama songs. I know the typical Boyz II Men and Dear Mama by Tupac. Dear Mama by Tupac happens to be my favorite. Cause I'm just saying, when a real nigga love their mama, that's the only way to go. So yeah, Dear Tupac, Dear Mama,
Dear Tupac.
by Tupac. Yeah, that's my favorite. So yeah, I'll go with that.
So that's the only one you rocking with this week?
I mean, because that's really the only one I know, except for Boyz II Men. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mama, you know I love you. You know, I know that one too. I like the song, but it's not a song I'd be like, oh, I would actually pick to listen to. But Dear Mama by Tupac is something I would listen to.
Okay. Well, my top 5 song, of course, the Boyz II Men, Song for Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac, Dear Mama. Nelly, Loving Me. That was my shit back in the 9th grade, bitch.
So, question. That's a mama song?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever heard it.
Okay, well, matter of fact, let me play it right now.
Hey, Ma, how you doing? It's your son now. And I picked up the mic and put the drugs down. Now I'm trying to do some things that'll make you proud. Instead every time I call, it's to bail me out. And then I listen to things you used to tell me, knowing that everything that you said would never fail me.
Yep, that was my shit back in in freshman year.
Okay.
Okay, the next song is Goody Mob's Guess Who. And the last one, of course, is Snoop Dogg, I Love My Mama.
That's that Cali
And
shit.
right, you already know, bitch. And we are going to move right on. I asked Facebook, their songs for the Mother's Day playlist, and my Facebook friends ain't shit. That's why I fuck with y'all, cause y'all ain't shit just like me. One suggestion I got is The Intruders. I'll always love my
My
mama.
mama,
She's my
she's my
favorite girl.
favorite girl. Okay.
Okay, and then somebody said Juvenile. She get it from her mama,
I am mad at that.
right?
I am mad
And
at
then
I am mad at that.
And then we got Celia Sue, Mommy. I haven't heard that one, but I do plan on listening to it soon, probably after we finish recording this episode.
Yeah, I
And
want to hear
to
that.
and to listen to this playlist, you can listen to it on YouTube and Spotify at Petty by Nature 2. Just put in the search bar, Petty by Nature 2, the number 2.
All right. Now, of course, we have to take this time to let you know again so y'all don't forget to go and find us, like us, and share us with all your petty bitches. And hey, your petty niggas too. On Facebook and Snapchat, you can find us at PBN Podcast. Again, on Facebook and Snapchat, you can find us at PBN Podcast. Instagram and Twitter, you can find us at Petty by Nature 2. And y'all know what that is, the number 2. Again, Instagram and Twitter, Petty by Nature 2. And that's the number 2. And remember, now that we are up and running and y'all jumped off the motherfucking porch with us, y'all can find us on your favorite podcasting apps, such as Google Play Music, iTunes, Podomatic, SoundCloud, Spreaker, TuneIn Radio, and YouTube. So please subscribe and leave 5 stars reviews if you fuck with us the long way. And since y'all been fucking with us, y'all jumped off the porch on day 1, May 1st. Y'all know y'all could go ahead and subscribe and tell your home get to subscribe too. We fucking with y'all, so fuck with us.
All right, you guys. So we went to Facebook and we asked everybody who are your favorite TV show moms. Keyz
Okay.
said her favorite. Keyz said her favorite TV show mom is Sophia from The Golden Girls, Cookie from Empire, Claire from The Cosby Show. Ashley said her favorites is Harriet from Family Matters, both Aunt Vivs from The Fresh Prince, and Mary from 227. Blake said he likes Lois from Family Guy, Wanda from Fairly Odd Parents,
Wait.
and of course, hey, she's a godmom, damn it, she count.
I'm talking about the damn Lois from Family Guy. Does she count? I didn't know she counted. Okay.
And Sophia from The Golden Girls. Courtney said that she likes the mama from Friday, What's Love Got to Do with It, and
Hey,
Everybody
Miss
Hates Chris.
Parker.
Right? Cherise says she likes Cookie, Claire, and Dr. Avery from In the House.
Mm-hmm.
And Russell said he likes Harriet from Family Matters, Vivian from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Claire Huxtable from The Bill Cosby Show. Roy said he likes Harriet Winslow, Florida Evans, and Vivian Banks. Mark says he likes Peggy Bundy. And Vivian says she likes Vivian Banks, Claire Huxtable, and the grandma from Proud Family.
Okay. I'm definitely feeling that. I'm feeling that. Definitely. Now, on our Instagram, we got some people that chimed in. Some of our pattern family. We got Honey Talk that podcast. They say that their favorite TV moms is Florida Evans from Good Times, Claire Huxtable, of course, from The Cosby Show, and Rochelle from Everybody Hates Chris. And then you got the Petty Cartel, who also says Claire Huxtable. The dark skinned Aunt Viv had to be very specific about that. Mrs. Wayne, who they say AKA Dwayne Wayne's mom, the Patti LaBelle from a different world, y'all. Okay, and then we got third try. Um, Claire Huxtable, Rainbow Johnson, Susie Carmichael's mom from Rugrats. Because she says because Susie stayed getting Angelica together, and I'm certain she's learned it from her mama. Um, Petty Freak said Aunt Viv, the first one, which is the dark skinned Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And Glenn and her podcast, the dark skinned Aunt Viv again, Harriet from Family Matters, and Mama Payne from Martin. So
Oh,
those
shout
are
out
our
to Mama
answers.
Payne. My mama
Right.
biscuits. My mama
Right. That's my
biscuits.
mama biscuits. Right. And mine personally, everybody pretty much said what I was thinking personally. I did say the dark skinned Aunt Viv, none against dark and light, but it's pretty much a thing of when Aunt Viv was there, the dark skinned Aunt Viv didn't take no shit. She wasn't with the bullshit, and then she wasn't as timid. When they changed moms, as if they thought that we wasn't gonna notice they changed moms. However, when they changed moms and went from the dark skinned Aunt Viv to the light skinned Aunt Viv, she was more timid and more, oh, Philip, and oh, no, don't do that. And it wasn't the same. So, yeah. Um, my all time favorite TV mom ever, Claire Huxtable, hands down. Um, I mean, couldn't nobody. When I tell you Patty, she was petty, but she was nice, nasty. She was dope. She got her. She made sure her kids was together. They wasn't running that game on her. She stayed in some nice ass clothes. She was smart. She was a lawyer. I mean, all of the above. And I love me some Claire fucking Huxtable. I love Florida Evans because if you grew up in the hood and you had a mom, your mom was in the hood, she was about keeping her family together, and that's what it was. So yeah, I have to agree with Glenn and her podcast, Martin from Martin Mama Pay. Hey, you just have to love it. So yeah, those are some of my favorite TV moms. What about you?
Um, okay, so I'm surprised that nobody's mentioned it, but I'm definitely gonna have to say, can you hear me?
I can hear you now before I can.
Okay. Well, I'm surprised that nobody's mentioned it, but I'm definitely gonna have to say Roseanne.
What?
Yes, bitch. Roseanne was dope. And she was petty. So she's at the top of my list.
Okay, yeah, she was Slick Patty.
Um,
Yes, she was.
the next mom would have to be, and these are outside of Roseanne, the rest of these are in no particular order. It would have to be Jay from My Wife and Kids.
Girl, how could I forget Jay from My Wife and Kids?
Yes, bitch. And who else? Who else? There's so many dope mom. From the show Half and Half, Big Dee.
Girl, see, you really put some thought into this. See?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Damn. Okay. All right, all right.
And if you guys want to see, matter of fact, I'll post show links of these. So I'm pretty sure some of y'all is gonna be asking, who the hell is y'all talking about? Roseanne? What the fuck is a Roseanne? Half and Half. Listen, if y'all don't know what the fuck Half and Half is, cut this
Right.
podcast off right now.
Right.
Right now.
I mean, you have had to seen that show. I
All
supposed
right,
to
you
put that
guys,
show the
we're
long
going
way.
to, right? Yeah, now we're going to move right into the Dear Mama segment. We reached out to a few friends and they want to shout out their mothers, so we're going to get into that right now.
Hey, what's going on? This is your man Q the Great from Talking 30 radio show and from Chopping It Up with Q podcast on the TCD Media Network. And, got a big shout out to my crew as well, Geronimo the Don. Catch him on Twitter. And you can also follow Picture Perfect Ashley Nicole. follow her as well. Those are my co-hosts on Talking 30. And I want to come in because the lovely ladies from Petty by Nature wanted to do a drop for the ladies out there for Mother's Day. You know, big ups to them for allowing us to do this, but they want to know what what do I love about my mom, or what can I really thank her for? And that's a very hard question because, you know, when you think about it, moms, your parents in general are really everything, and they pretty much mold you in who they are. And I think that's what I would thank my mother, because without her, I wouldn't be the man I am today, for, you know, her guidance, her discipline, and, you know, just being there overall for me, especially during those latter years when I was in college and everything. So, hey, I owe her a lot, really. And just the unconditional love that she has provided me, because I know I screwed up. I know I done stuff that I know I shouldn't have, but she didn't write me off. So, I think that's one of the biggest things I also have to thank her for, is really knowing when to allow me to make my mistakes, but then be there for when, you know, the recovery process. So thank you for that. And, you know, thank these ladies as well from Petty by Nature for at least allowing us to be able to come on. So I would just want to say that thank you. And y'all can follow us on Talking 30. 30 is spelled out. And then the number 30 on Twitter. You can check out talking30.live, which is the website. But the main thing is, make sure to listen to us on Mondays on the After Party Radio. That's THA After Party. And you can either listen through the apps, which you can get on iTunes or the Google Play Store, or you can go to theafterparty.com on Mondays, 8 p to 10 p Central Standard Time. On the B side, now, you know, it was a little bit uncut there, but we talked some real game on there, you know. But other than that, yeah, follow us there. And other than that, we appreciate y'all ladies for allowing us to do this.
Hey, this is Kellz from Real and Raw Podcast. You can catch us every Thursday on iTunes, SoundCloud, anywhere where you can find podcasts. You can also follow us on Twitter at Real and Raw Pod and IG at Real and Raw Podcast. I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I love my mom and thank her for everything that she has taught us about being strong, independent women, and about being mothers ourselves, and just the example of love she showed us with her relationship with our father, and just taking care of him through cancer, and just unconditional love, and being just a great example. And showing us what a great woman is. So happy Mother's Day to all the women out there, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of the show. Thanks. Bye.
This your boy, Mr. Ken, a.k.a. Mr. Petty himself, out here wishing all the beautiful mothers a happy Mother's Day. And to my special Zoe lady out there, happy Mother's Day.
Hello, this is Keysworth, and you can find me at Keysworth on Twitter. That's my handle, Keyz with a Z, and Keysworth with a Z. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about why I love my mom. This lady has literally went through hell and high water for me. From moving me across the country to save me once, to traveling across the country again to save me from destroying myself. And I just never thought in a million years that anybody would do that for me. I have seen her struggle as a single mom. I have seen her struggle through so many different things. And she is just the biggest inspiration to me. I really wouldn't be here today. Literally, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for my mom. She is a queen in her own right. Even her name, it means queen. And there is no other woman on the planet like her. I told myself when I grew up, I didn't want to be like her. And now that I am grown up, if there's anybody that I would want to be, it would be her. And that is why I love my mom.
Yeah, my name is Jawell McCann, aka Tune Out, aka Mr. I Can't Watch My Mouth. Hashtag I Can't Watch My Mouth. Um, Why do I love my mom? Man, my mom has like always been there for me. Like when I was right, when I was wrong, like nothing compares to a mother's love. Nothing, nothing at all. And my mom's always had my back. Like from when I was, a little shitty baby to now I'm an adult. My mama still got my back. And I'm lucky enough to have her, I'm thankful for her every day. I'm thankful for the things that she does. I'm thankful for the way that she raised me. I'm thankful for just for just having my mom specifically, Um, yeah, I love my mom, and it's hard to explain like why to a stranger because if you don't know her, you don't know her personality. But I am a representation of my mom. I'm a spitting image of her, from my looks to my attitude to the way I handle business, and I appreciate it because I don't. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't have that love. A lot of people don't have that support. A lot of people don't have that kick you on the ass nature of somebody behind you. And my mom has always been there, and I appreciate her, and I love her for it. So happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Jones, and I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and the expecting mothers as well. The reason I love my mother is, first of all, she had me. Number two, no matter our past and what we have been through, she strives to be the best mother she can be. She's the number one awesome grandmother to my daughter, and I feel like she embraces me with open arms no matter what I go through, no matter what questions or anything I have for her. She does not judge me. So I just want to say thank you all for hearing why I love my mother. If you all want to follow me on social media, you can follow me at YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at The Journey of the Joneses, as well as Snapchat at The Motherly One. Thanks, guys. Have a blessed day.
Hello, so I'm Alake Robinson at Facebook. I am era@gmail.com or Miss Bitch What You Mean at Instagram. So this is about why I love my mother. I love my mother because even though she gets on my nerves and she feels like her opinion matters more than anything in the world, I wouldn't trade her for the world. She's the one for me, and I'm so blessed and thankful to have her. We have a lot of ridiculous back and forth, but we have a lot of laughs, and there's times that she just really knows what to say to put a smile in my heart and a ridiculous laugh on my face. So this one time, I didn't realize how much stress I was under, but I had drill. I had to go to my unit because I had drill for the weekend, and then we stay in hotel rooms, and they're always like really nice hotel rooms. And I had a suite this particular weekend, so when I woke up that morning, I had bruises like all over my body, and I was thinking like, oh my gosh, like I must got bed bugs or something. But that's not the case. When I went to the emergency room and let them see what was going on, they told me that I had stress hives, and they was asking me what had been going on. So apparently I was under more stress than I knew. So I called and told my mom, and I was like, Mom, but my room was so pretty. And she was like, well, rooms, beautiful hotel rooms are just like dudes. They're beautiful on the outside, but they got AIDS and HIV on the inside. This is shit I'm talking about. You can't make this up. I love my mom, and I'll never forget that. That's how much she loves me to make me feel better. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Courtney Moffitt, and I'm here to tell you why my mother is the best mother of all times. What's going to make my video so different is that I'm going to talk about 3 women who have inspired me to be the awesome person that I am today. The first person that I would like to acknowledge is my biological mother, Beverly Harris. My mother was there for me through my worst times of my life. She was there for me when I went through my horrible, destructive teenage years. She was there for me when I gave birth to my son at the age of 17. I was extremely afraid of what I was experiencing in my life. I was a young mother who was tempted to drop out of high school. But if it wasn't for her, I would have dropped out. I wouldn't have gotten my high school diploma. I would have been nothing. My mother was there for me when I went through my postpartum depression and I had a nervous breakdown, which I'm not afraid to talk about now. She was there for me through all of that. She helped me learn how to cope, and she helped me during those days when I felt depressed and down and out and felt like this was just a never-ending cycle. But she stayed with me through it all. The second lady that I would like to acknowledge is Terry Farmer. She's my godmother. Terry Farmer has overcome so many obstacles in her life. She's gone through cancer, which she's survived. She's raised two beautiful young ladies to be great young ladies. She showed me that no matter what obstacle that you face in life, that you can always remain strong. She's very wise. She gives me the best advice on anything that happens in life. Anything. The third lady that I would like to acknowledge is my other mother, Tammy Simmons, affectionately known as TT. My Mama Tammy. Mama Tammy is one of the kindest people you would ever meet. She's one of those wonderful people that she just doesn't see color. Everyone is a child of God. Everyone is the same. This woman loves me unconditionally. She has been there for me, once again, through the toughest times of my life. And not only has she been just wonderful to me, her family accepted me, and they're wonderful to me. They all have my back no matter what I go through. They all are just wonderful towards me. And I know it may be quite irrelevant, but guess what? They're all white. And guess what? I don't care and they don't care. And that's what I love about them. They're just awesome people. So, to the three wonderful women in my life, Beverly Harris, Terry Farmer, and Tammy Simmons. I love all three of you. God bless you all, and have a wonderful Mother's Day.
We want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to not only record your clips, but send us your clips. We truly appreciate you guys fucking with us the long way, because we definitely know that y'all had other shit that y'all could be doing. So thank you for taking the time to participate in our Dear Mama segment. And we look forward to working with you guys in the future.
Definitely. Thank you guys. Okay, you guys. So we're going to wrap up this show right quick. And just basically, first and foremost, happy freaking Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, the aunts, the play mamas, the godmamas, the ones that show the aunts, and everybody in between that show up and show out for your kids, somebody else's kids, or you just standing in for a mom at the time. Being a mother is the absolute best thing that anybody could do in the world. Can't nobody else do it but mothers. And it takes a special person to be able to raise kids, still be themselves, still be in society, and make a human being be somebody that you want as a grown up in the world. And then to go and hold a whole baby for 9 months, push a big ass human out of your area, or get a cut open, either way, yo, you the real MVP. Because ain't nobody else fucking with you. So, yeah, shout out to all the mothers near and far. We definitely appreciate you. So, just to recap a little bit, we talked about our mothers, shouted out our mothers, and, did a Dear Mama segment. We ran down a whole playlist of songs that were related to mamas, our faves, and then you guys can catch that on Mixtape Mondays, and you'll be able to listen to those songs. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, hit us up and we could definitely look at them and add them to the list. We also got some intake from our fellow podcast family about their moms, and we thank you guys for shouting out your moms and friends and everything. And that's pretty much it. So happy Mother's Day, and thank you for listening to this special bonus episode of Petty by Nature podcast. We hope that you enjoyed this petty talk. It wasn't as petty this week, but we wanted to do this one. Join us next week as we talk about Never Have I Ever. Y'all know that show is about to be lit. And remember, please don't be offended by anything that we say, because you know how we do. Again, make sure that you find us, like us, and share us on our social media pages, which is again Facebook and Snapchat at PBN Podcast, and on IG and Twitter you can find us at Petty by Nature 2. Don't forget, you can like us on iTunes and leave a review. And make sure you remember, you can find us at Google Play Music, Podomatic, SoundCloud, Spreaker, TuneIn Radio, and YouTube. And just make sure you subscribe and leave a 5-star rating if you fucking with us, because we fuck with y'all. All right, babies, until the next time, we out.
Laters, baby.